Ethan Miller never expected his Tuesday morning to turn into chaos. As a single dad juggling 2 part-time jobs and school drop-offs, he was used to unpredictable days, but not this kind of unpredictable. He had just finished delivering pastries to the Skylux corporate tower when a woman in towering heels, dark sunglasses, and unmistakable authority stopped him with one sentence. "Excuse me, can you help me? I'll pay, whatever you want." Ethan froze. The woman looked desperate, breathless, and far too elegant to be talking to a man wearing a flour-stained shirt. I'm sorry, he said. She pushed her sunglasses up, revealing emerald eyes filled with urgency. "Just for a few hours. Pretend to be my husband." Ethan blinked. "Why would you need a husband? And why me?" "Because," she exhaled sharply, "you're the only one here who looks kind, and honest." He didn't feel particularly kind at the moment. Mostly confused. Before he could speak, she continued, "My name is Zara Kingsley." The name hit him like a shock. The Zara Kingsley, youngest billionaire CEO in the city, owner of Kingsley Innovations, a woman whose face appeared on magazine covers and whose business decisions changed industries overnight. Ethan looked down at his cheap shoes and worn jeans. "Ma'am, I think you've got the wrong guy." "I don't." Zara stepped closer. "My board is forcing me into an arranged marriage deal with a business partner's son to stabilize the company image. They think a married CEO is more reliable." I refused. "So today, they want to meet the man I'm supposedly already married to." "And you want me to be that man," Ethan said slowly. Zara nodded. Ethan tried to laugh it off, but nothing came out. "Why me? I'm just real," she finished softly. Something in her tone made him stop. She wasn't arrogant. She wasn't demanding. She was pleading. His daughter, Lily, flashed across his mind. Her upcoming school trip he couldn't afford, the overdue rent, the broken washing machine. Maybe one weird day could help them. "What exactly do you need me to do?" he asked. Zara let out a breath of relief. "Just act like my husband. Hold my hand. Smile. Be comfortable. That's all. That's all," he repeated skeptically. She hesitated. "And there's one condition. Here it comes," he thought. "You can't fall in love with me." Ethan stared at her. Of all the things he expected, rules, scripts, fake names, that was not one of them. "You don't want me to fall in love with you?" he asked. Zara's jaw tightened. "It complicates the arrangement. Men get attached. They think fake means permission. They assume romance. I need someone who won't cross lines." Ethan's brows rose. "Trust me, Ms. Kingsley, falling in love with a billionaire CEO is not even on my list of problems." She gave him a look that almost resembled a smile. Good, but the truth was, Ethan already felt something small, something surprising. Not love, but curiosity, connection, something he hadn't felt for anyone in years. Still, he nodded. "When do we start?" "Now," she said, grabbing his wrist. "The board is upstairs waiting." The elevator ride felt like a lifetime. Zara stood stiffly beside him, rehearsing lines under her breath. "What's our story?" Ethan asked. "We met at a charity event," she said. "You're a private entrepreneur." "Entrepreneur?" Ethan choked. "I deliver pastries." "Today, you don't," she replied calmly. He sighed. "Right. Fake husband. Fake life. No pressure." The elevator doors opened to a massive conference room filled with powerful executives. Zara tightened her grip on his arm, too tight. She was nervous. He whispered, "Relax, I'm on your team." Her eyes flicked to him, softer now. "Thank you." They walked in, together. The board was immediately suspicious. "Mr. Miller," said Charles Kendrick, the oldest board member, "Zara claims she has been married for 6 months. Yet none of us have ever seen you." Ethan smiled politely. "I'm a private person. I don't do the whole billionaire spotlight thing." Some members chuckled. Kendrick leaned back. "And what do you do for a living?" "I manage a small business," Ethan said, avoiding Zara's stare. It wasn't a lie. His pastry deliveries were small. Zara slid her hand into his, her thumb brushing his knuckles. An act. A strategy. But Ethan felt the warmth anyway. "And how would you describe your marriage?" another member asked. Zara inhaled sharply, ready to deliver a rehearsed speech, but Ethan beat her to it. "Unexpected," he said gently. "But real. Marriage isn't about matching incomes or social status. It's about choosing each other, every day." Zara's head snapped toward him, her expression stunned. The board murmured approvingly. Kendrick narrowed his eyes, unsatisfied. "If this marriage is genuine, You wouldn't mind proving it? Ethan's stomach tightened. Prove it how? Show us affection, Kendrick said lazily. A kiss, perhaps. Zara immediately stiffened. That's inappropriate. We won't. But Ethan squeezed her hand. It's okay, he whispered. If you're comfortable. He expected her to refuse. To walk out. To scold him. But instead, Zara stepped toward him, slowly, as if fighting an internal war. Their lips met for a brief, soft moment. It wasn't demanding. It wasn't for show. It just happened. Warm, gentle, too genuine. When they pulled away, the room was silent. Kendrick cleared his throat. Very well. We have no objections. When they left the building, everything changed. As soon as the elevator doors closed, Zara exhaled like she'd been holding her breath for hours. You were incredible, she said. Truly. Thanks, Ethan replied. So, is that it? Am I fired from being your fake husband? She shook her head. No, they want to meet you again next month. Oh, Ethan said awkwardly. Right. Zara stepped closer. I know the condition I gave you earlier might have sounded harsh. Not falling in love with you. Yeah, it was a little dramatic. She actually laughed, a soft, warm sound. I said it because men betray me, she admitted. They see money, not me. I've been used, lied to, manipulated. I wanted to protect myself. Ethan's chest tightened. I'm not like that, I know. Her voice softened. That's why today worked. For a moment, they simply stared at each other, two people from two worlds, brought together by a lie that suddenly felt a little too real. So, Ethan said quietly, you still want me to stay away from falling in love with you? Zara inhaled, looked at him, and her cheeks reddened. Let's just take it 1 month at a time. Ethan nodded slowly. I can do that. But as they walked away together, neither of them could deny it. Something started in that boardroom. Something neither of them planned. Something that made her condition impossible. And they both knew it.